This is the South Pacific Adventist News. Hello, I'm David Gibbons. The Adventist Church's Health Department is supporting this week's call for warning labels to be placed on alcohol bottles. The call comes after overseas statistics were released that show 1 in 100 babies are born with brain damage because pregnant women drank.
So really it supports the stance that the Adventist Church has taken for over 100 years now, that alcohol is a harmful substance.
The Church is writing to governments in Australia, New Zealand, Fiji, Papua New Guinea and other South Pacific nations about the need for alcohol warning labels. A battle between the Victorian Administrative Office of the Seventh-day Adventist Church and Telstra continues. Telstra wants to place a 3-metre mobile phone tower on top of the chapel at the complex in Nunawading. But the Church does not want the tower there because it is next to office staff, school students and retirement village residents. There are still no conclusive findings about the health impact of mobile phone cells upon those who live and work underneath them. Local residents are also angry about the tower proposal. Telstra say they had the right under federal law to place their communications tower on the church-owned building. Channel 7's Today Tonight program reported on the issue a few weeks ago. The Church is continuing to seek legal advice. The Worldwide Adventist Church is going to copy an idea that started in the South Pacific region of the Church. It will use the US-developed Net Adventist software to help make websites for churches right across the world.
Our division was the first to implement the software in May this year, and so now we have around 900 websites featuring Adventist churches, schools and entities.
The most popular page on the church websites is the weekly Bible study lesson with 5,000 visits. South Pacific church leaders agreed recently to continue to provide the websites free of charge to churches. An offering will be collected in 2008 to help offset the costs. There are 1.244 billion internet users around the world. 266 students graduated from the Lake Macquarie campus of Avondale College, New South Wales, last weekend, the most since 1985. Adventist parliamentarian for the seat of Woodridge, Queensland, Desley Scott, was one of the guest speakers. She told graduates that their genuine interest in others and their issues will open up many doors of opportunity. A record number of honours students and the first students with an associate degree in theological studies graduated. The Avondale Foundation used the graduation to pledge a gift of $300,000 to be used on scholarships and staff research. Australian opera star Amelia Ferrugia will perform at this year's Sydney Adventist Hospital Carols by Candlelight. The annual event, which has been running since the 1950s, will be held this Sunday, December 9. The hospital's carols have become the largest and most popular on Sydney's North Shore, with crowds of between 5,000 and 6,000 each year.
This year's Light of Christmas theme mirrors what we try to do here every day at Sydney Adventist Hospital. Bring light and hope to patients who come here and have treatment.
The event will also feature a number of other singers and groups and will finish off with the popular fireworks display. And in brief, new leaders have been appointed to the head office of the Seventh-day Adventist Church in the Trans-Pacific region based in Fiji. Following the appointment of Pastor Lawrence Tanabosi to the church's headquarters in Sydney, Fijian-born Pastor Waisia Vuniwa will become the new president. And New Zealand-born Pastor Paul Kavanagh will be the new General Secretary. And in this week's colour edition of The Record, retiring President Laurie Evans says that the potential of taking our messages to the world are only limited by our inability to comprehend and grasp the opportunities. A timely message for us all to consider. That's the news. Thanks for watching. I'm David Gibbons.